Hi everyone, this is Brad
Hello.
from Chair. I'm here with Zack.
Hey everybody.
How are you guys doing today? We're here with our second stream this week. It's going to be focused on, this is kind of going to be our weekly streaming time. So we've done this a few times already and we're trying to maintain that so you guys know that every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Mountain Time, you can join us and we will stream some goodness. Today we're checking out some more Infinity Blade 3. We're going to do kind of a challenge because you guys, I think, really liked that before, the God King challenge.
Yeah, this will be probably a little harder.
Definitely a different thing, for sure. I'm going to go ahead and tweet us out so you guys know, in case you're following that sort of thing. There we go. Look at that. That's easy. Cool. So we are going to just hop right in. So like I announced in the forums, the goal today is for
Do it
you.
on hard.
That's
Or
right.
Aegis, hard. Extra hard.
Aegis, try and pass the tournament without dying, and based on how far you get is how many chips I'm going to put in the hideout chest immediately following this.
Really? Okay. Times 10?
Times 10, maybe.
Or maybe? No? I don't know how much you're going to give
Oh,
out.
so kind of how I slated is if you can get to through 5, we'll put 250 in there. If you can get to 10, we'll put 500, I believe, and then 15, 1500, 20, 2000. So if you are, especially a new player, this is a good chance to kind of get a head start on some chips.
Wish me luck.
All right, let's get going. So kind of do you have any strategies coming into this? Gearing up or?
Well, I just, actually, since I was in a bit of a hurry, I used some of our customer service commands. I don't know if any of you have talked to our customer service guys, but they have the ability to raise your character to a specific level. And I've used that to raise my own character to a modest level. And the whole game will become more difficult in response. So I've got this level 60 Cyrus here in the arena. I've got some IB2 themed gear, except for Buckland.
Very cool. Did you do anything with potions or anything like that?
I tried to cook some, but I was having some pretty bad luck over with the potion cooker.
Oh man, that's always a bummer. Well, that first round went pretty easily, I think.
Well, the first ones do. Back when I was testing, it was always, the first 17 rounds are no problem.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if that holds true. If you guys are joining us, if you have any questions, be sure to let us know. Again, remember the Infinity Blade trilogy is free. It's not free. Sorry, $5.
Yeah,
the whole bundle, not free. Whoa, that'd be crazy. But it's $5 right now in the App Store. So be sure to go do that and check it out and tell us what you think for sure. And if you have any questions, be sure to let us know. I'm just gonna check. Looks like we have some Twitter responses. Oh, yep, did double post. All right. Well, I will delete this one. All right. So again, if you guys have any questions, let us know. Anyone that wants to cheer on Zack, be sure to.
I can't always use the emotional support.
It's true. It's true. It's just like any sporting event, right? More, when you get the crowd hyped, it helps you out. All right. And if you guys want to check out any of our previous streams, they're here on Mob Crush, and they will be going up on YouTube shortly. I have them up there. I'm just going to roll them out slowly so it's not a deluge of videos all at once. But yeah, they are up there for your viewing pleasure. I'm just going to check out some of our social media. If you guys want to contact us there, we're on Facebook and Twitter as well. So.
I did give myself a great Periol gem, but I've been blocking and dodging just out of force of habit.
That's good. You don't want to mess with any of your trained patterns that you've got memorized.
Oops.
Well, as we noticed last game, you do parry the parry quite a bit. Last time, a couple times ago, you were on after the God King. Basically parried every hit, I think.
I missed quite a few actually, but I do try to parry a lot.
3 rounds in. All right. You're making good progress here.
I'm just hoping that hopefully I'll fall back on my parry reflex and catch some attacks that I otherwise would have missed.
Nice. So, I guess they do start a bit below your level, and then they start to exponentially get higher, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's sort of a curve.
Exponential curve. So how do you feel about magic and supers? Are you going to use those, kind of save them towards the end? What's that feeling?
Well, I mean, if I use them now, they'll regenerate really quick. I just don't really need them now.
Right.
When I do need them is when I'll be counting down the seconds until the magic regenerates.
So what kind of magic are you using?
I just picked out the Holy Band so that I can use Holy Magic,
Okay.
steal some health, gain some health. I know it's a real simple choice there, but it's a good choice.
Definitely.
No slowing people down, no damage over time.
Awesome. So you guys joined us earlier this week. We had a Q&A with Donald Mustard, who did a lot of lore questions for us, answered a lot of those. If you guys have more of those, be sure to hit up our forums. Just go to infinityblade.com and hit forums, and there you can ask more questions, and the community may be able to answer, or we may be able to give you an answer as well, depending on the question. So it's gonna be a one break kill, I think.
Oh, it's easy now.
That's
It's just
right.
not gonna
All
stay
right,
easy.
so is that 5 rounds?
Yeah, I think.
Ooh, all right.
5
So you guys get some chips. I think that's 5.
Oh yeah, 5. All right.
Yay, nice.
The first prize is in.
So you're gonna get more than 50 chips. We're gonna throw 250 in there, in the chest. So I'm already on the line now.
Here will be the first jump in difficulty.
Oof, 250. That is quite the jump. So is there a variation in style in terms of two-handed versus light? It looks like a lot of them have been two-handed, dual equipped so far. So
Yeah, I've noticed that. I wonder if that's just the luck of the draw.
random algorithm, yeah. That's true. There's a block.
I'll block sometimes. I've also picked out an elemental defense gem, all
Okay.
defense, and a wind attack gem, just because I like the way the wind attack looks.
So what about in terms of, are you using anything in terms of, say, bonus combos, anything like that?
No bonus combo gems, no Titan speed gems or anything.
Okay.
I'm just playing it straight vanilla.
Definitely. Cool. A lot of pairing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch their attacks a lot closer.
Nice.
Parried that one before he even hit me with it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, if there's a trick to parrying, it's watching them like a hawk. If they're starting to turn around, usually when they start to turn around, they'll have their weapons at the same angle that they're going to swing them at you with.
Right. Most of the time. There are times where they
Yeah, sometimes
Fake
they
you
will
out a
just,
little
yeah.
or they'll kick you instead of slashing. Or when you've got parry all, I guess you've got a few more options.
I was
Awesome.
fighting Theron on the way up here, and he definitely faked me out a couple times. I still fall for those all the time.
Definitely. Yeah, if you are joining us, be sure to pick up the Infinity Blade trilogy, all 3 games for $5 right now. Also, starting on Monday, we'll have the next tournament, probably the trilogy tournament, which is, I think, pretty cool this time.
Yeah,
The
it's a pretty cool
reward
setup.
is-
I love seeing the bosses.
Yeah, it's fun. You get to fight the God King and the Worker. But what I think is pretty cool is we're giving away the Kermit Shield.
The last item that we haven't given out.
So if you are a completionist, you want to make sure you're at the top of that tournament. We have definitely made it much, wider opening than last time. I think we did a 90% cutoff on the last one, so only 10% got in. But this, obviously there's a lot of people that want this, and it won't be the only time we offer it. We'll offer it again for sure. But if you're one of those top players that's looking for that completed inventory, this is the chance. The bigger they are. Nice. Okay.
I'm going through not getting any XP, but oh well.
It's all right. The point is survival, right? Not experience. Cool. Well, here's a dagger weapon, a little different. So is there a type of enemy you find most difficult to face off against?
The 6-foot females, the samurai ones.
Okay.
Those guys, they throw out some crazy moves, and they're really fast.
Is it just the level of agility, I guess, that
And
makes it challenging?
I think they might be a little harder to read, either in their animations or just in their attacks.
Okay. Nice. Very cool.
Yeah, I like the leaves that fly on the breeze of the wind attack. It's
like
very
you just-
calming.
As you slaughter them, it's a calming breeze.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like leaves. That's really funny. So you're doing pretty well. You're nearly halfway there. Feeling strong.
I'd almost count wave 15 is halfway there.
In terms of difficulty.
Although I have been doing better with my not getting hit. All right, 2 swords. Might throw something fun my way.
Definitely close this so we're not hearing ourselves. Nice blocks. So they are getting quite a bit faster than they were.
Which means they're just coming up to my speed.
You sound pretty confident. I mean,
But it's only
bragging,
because when I do lose, it'll be complete and total BS. Obviously.
well, that's the best way, I think. All right, so remember, based on how well Zack does, that's how many chips I'm going to put in the hideout chest. So if you are playing Infinity Blade 3, make sure to check out the hideout chest in the next little bit. I'll be throwing them in there right after the stream. So the next hour or so, you should be up there. So those chips can help, for cooking potions more quickly, buying items.
Choosing sweet customization character customization colors.
Oh, that's true. Or dance moves.
I do love some sweet dance moves.
If you've watched any of Tamo's
should've
videos,
thought.
she's a pretty big fan of those. Might be her favorite part of the game, I don't know. Alright, so was that 8, 9?
9.
9. Alright, we're almost to 10. So around 10, the amount of chips, will go up to 500. So,
Let's beat this guy
alright, let's not lose.
with his broken staff. One of the enemies from IV3 that I probably faced the most was the guy in the side room in the lake castle.
Yep.
With his staff, he would often break it.
Right. He's a pretty high level compared to what you are usually, I think.
Yes, he is a optional, much harder boss.
Definitely quite the challenge there.
But I was always, I would get a little bit annoyed when he would break apart his staff and change his attack set.
Right, because you're used to the... So I have to say, I think it might be the first round you've actually taken some hits.
Yeah, it's getting harder.
That was a pretty awesome break, though.
Might have to throw out some magic. Get some of my health back. Oops. No, no, no.
Ooh. I guess you can potion up in between, or I guess you heal in between either way, right?
A little bit.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, did I jinx you? Please say no.
Guys,
Oh.
freaking timing.
Oh boy, that's rough.
See what I mean by the beans? No. It's my own
Mega
failure.
hit, mega hit, mega hit. There we go. Nice.
Popping achievements on my fresh character.
Wow. We use these builds so we can set up things exactly how we want them for cool.
Scraped through that one and got your chips.
There's your chips, guys. He suffered for you.
Let me just use one of these. And let me just equip some sweet dance moves.
Sounds good.
All right.
A lot better. So we got a question in the chat we can answer. Yeah, so this is Infinity Blade 3. It is a paid game. So it's generally, generally the bundle you can get all 3 Infinity Blade games for $15. Right now, the game's actually on sale for $4, and you can pick up all 3 games for $5. So if you haven't played Infinity Blade, this is a really good time to pick them up. It's a great price, and that price is only for a limited time. So get it while you can, for sure.
That was a lot easier. It's kind of weird.
Well, I think it's a lot of the style, right? That broken staff style, I feel, is really challenging. It's not super common either.
It's true.
Like, in my experience, my limited experience. Nice, we just made a sale. Woo! Yeah, and if you do stream, let us know. We will be happy to hook you up with anything we can. So just, yeah, chat me here on Mob Crush and we can see what we can help you out with.
All right, now for Krusty.
Yeah, so some of the games, we have put them on free before. Infinity Blade 3, I believe, has never been free. So this is actually probably the lowest price yet.
That was a hit.
That was a big hit. Again, so what we're doing here is my buddy Zack here is trying to get through the entire arena, which is 20 fights. If he does, we'll put 2,000 chips in the chest. Right now, he's about halfway done, so we're going to put 1,000 in right now, I believe. So, or sorry, 500 right now. And if you get to 15, that'll be 1,000, and then 2,000.
Nice progression.
I forgot my my math. Oh, cool. Definitely check out your stream later today, for sure. Yeah, if anyone wants to stream Infinity Blade, let us know. We can help you in any way. We'll be happy to promote you on our social channels as well. So we're actually from Chair, the team that makes Infinity Blade. So we're wanting to get people playing it as much as possible. It's a really fun game and very skill based. You know, it's not a lot of randomness.
Yeah.
Oh, not fun.
Yeah, these broken staff guys are tough. I'm sure there's some pro tips for dealing with them.
Yep, our Twitter is @ChairGames, and then on Facebook, there's actually there's also, you can hit us at Chair Games. You can also hit us at Infinity Blade on Twitter. You can also contact us on Facebook. There's a Infinity Blade fan page as well as a Chair Games fan page. So either of those, I am constantly monitoring. So I will see if you post there. I have like a.
I just check the forums sometimes.
Oh yeah, the forums are a great place. There's a lot of awesome discussions there, and if you get further in the game, there's a lot of fun like skill challenges and stuff like that you can do to spice things up. So this fight should be a little more straightforward, I feel like.
Yeah, big guy, big axe. Oh, and he's weak to me specifically. How nice.
Ooh, nice. Cool, sounds good, yeah. Be sure to hit us up on Twitter, and we will respond there.
I was not aware that these guys get boss perks like that. I thought that was only higher levels.
What perk does he have?
I mean, it's a weakness, but a weakness is like a perk. Just
For
a
you,
bad
it's
perk.
like it's like the opposite of a perk almost. Cool. Let's see, what round are we on? I haven't been keeping track and answering questions.
We'll know
We'll
shortly.
see. We'll know soon. I think we're closing in on 15 if we're not there yet. These big guys. Poor guys. I just feel so sad. 14.
All right, next one's for more chips. Let's see if I
Alright.
can not die.
So the total will go up to 1,000 chips that I will put in the chest if Zack can get through level 15. Okay, we're getting towards the harder ones. So.
Yeah,
Are you ready?
I was just noting that I don't see him use that weapon a lot.
Is it a blade of some kind?
Yeah, it's one of the heavy weapons.
Interesting, yeah. Nice.
I'm sure you see me favoring the 5-hit combos. I've been doing those pretty much since I learned how to do them. Which was actually an embarrassing way through IB2 testing.
You didn't know they were in there?
I didn't know how to do them. I was just doing 3-hit combos. These are much cooler.
So are these better than, say, like a bonus combo?
Bonus combos can get a lot better, actually. I'm just not fluent with them.
Makes sense. Yeah, a couple weeks ago, or last week, I guess, last Friday, I was streaming with Tamil, and she was teaching me which items to equip and stuff for you. Issa has a pretty cheap weapon that's got really easy bonus combos. So if you
Yeah, you can spam them a lot.
yeah. Nice. All right. So this is 17 we're on.
I
16.
think it's 16.
Okay. So there will be 1,000 chips in the chest as soon as we are done here. We will see. It's getting into the tricky levels.
Oop.
Wow.
I cannot take hits.
You can only take one hit, it looks like.
I'm destroying my shields too. See,
I'm on
you get to
pins and
15 and instantly, once you're like, oh no, I bet I can go for the next one, they just start to crush you.
Nice. Come on, I can't even talk. I'm just holding my breath here, trying to see what's happening. Oh boy. These people need their chips, Zack. Don't fail them.
Yeah, they'll be able to upgrade all their whatevers, make some potions, cook
That's
up
right.
their items.
If you're a
I
new
know.
player, you can get the map to the Darkfire gem, which is one of Tamo's key strategies, key tips.
I'm just wondering how I got 150 parries in such a short time. 150 great parries, all right.
Wow. All right, I think you need a potion.
And 16 victory. Let's see. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
at
so
almost full health.
okay. I mean, you've got potions to spare, though, right? Yeah. So the game actually is not. The arena is just one part of it. The game's actually very heavily story based. So you play through different dungeons, different areas. This is one area that you play through, and then once you're done with it, you can actually come back and do the arena.
Yeah, why not?
Do you have like a recovery, water attack?
Yeah, +9 water attack. All right. That's
That's not half bad. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, so this is, if you are, this is not the full extent of the game. We're just doing this arena challenge, trying to see if we can beat the hardest arena. And we'll see. We're on level 17 now, I believe. Guy with a horse head.
Rookbane. Gotta watch out for his double donkey kick
Like that?
and his unparryable attacks.
Even with the Great Periel?
Yeah, even with the Great Burial, there's some attacks that'll just show as impossible when you try to intercept them. Now he has a ton of health.
Yeah, he really does. He might need to use a break to do magic one of these times. Oh my gosh.
I could have parried that.
You can parry his donkey kick?
I think so.
Oh my gosh, he has so much health.
Whittle him down.
Nice.
If he hits me again, I'll probably get another super, so I should use one.
That's true. That's probably fair. Fair idea. Alright, so if you're
Like
just
now.
joining us, there we go. We're trying to beat the arena. There's 20 rounds. We're on round 17 right now. We're already giving you guys 1,000 chips for how far Zack's gotten. If we can get all 20, we'll put 2,000 chips in there. So we are hoping he can make it. Doing pretty well. These last few levels, the bosses have a lot of health. They're very high level.
And they'll probably kill me in one hit, especially on the last couple stages. But I'll do what I can.
Trying your best. I know you've been practicing, so no one can say you didn't try.
I have played kind of a lot of Infinity Blade.
Oh,
Slow attacks,
you
messing
used
up
your
my
second
rhythm.
chance. Do you get another second chance per battle, or is it just...
No, I think it's somewhat based on chance.
Okay.
It's not something you want to rely on, for sure.
That's fair. Oh my gosh. Perfect parry, good job. You might have him. Can you do
No.
enough damage? Oh no.
Stupid ill-timed style change. Oh no!
Oh.
You got me.
All right. Well, you
Well
guys.
then,
I think that is the end of our run.
it's as far as I can go.
Well, I think you gave
on
it a really good
Aegis
effort.
Arena. All right.
17 levels.
Maybe I'll try again sometime.
Definitely. We might have to have some sort of rematch in the future. All right. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. Be sure to pick up Infinity Blade, the trilogy, all 3 games, for $5 right now. Also, we're starting our next tournament. We'll start on Monday, so be sure to check that out as well. And yeah, thank you so much, Zack.
Have fun playing, everybody. I
Yeah.
had fun.
And look out for your chips. 1,000 chips we're
Yes.
throwing in there. So, all right. Thanks, guys.